Hello, Cancer. Hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello, how are you? It's so good to see you. It's so good, and then we get to spend some time together. All right, let's have a look into what you're working with currently and working on currently. And then I want to see where you're going with this, possibly what the purpose of this is. And then we'll take it over to Patreon to find out the higher view of this and also more of what your guides would like to say. And on that note, I had a feeling that you are really, or some of you are really wanting to know who your guides are, or some of the people that you're working, people, could be past on loved ones too, but who your guides are, like that question really popped into my head, and I almost made that the topic of the reading, you know, to find out who are your guides. And then I was like, okay, we'll see, you know, so we'll see what you're currently working on. That might just be it. So let's pull a couple of cards, shall we? What? Oh, wow. This one, no. This one, no. This one, yes. The moon. Wow, Cancer. Woo! There you are. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, very strong feminine energies. Of course, with the moon, there's a hidden element, right? But something that you can see, because I see her clearly. I see you clearly, you know, holding up your hand towards the moon here, and there's energy going towards it. So you may very well be very connected with the moon, with Luna and her energies. You may do moon rituals. You may be very connected. You may be charging your water or your crystals under the full moon. You may be really working with the cycles. If you're a female, working with your own cycle and the moon. There's definitely a huge element here that I see, and it's very supported. That work is very supported and is very beneficial to you, but you may already know this. There is a hidden element here, I want to say. There's definitely a hidden element. Maybe it has to do with your guides. I want to pull an additional card to this. This one, no. This one, yes. Ooh, wow! Some of you have the Nine of Cups, are pulling in abundance, you know. Wish fulfillment, and not just one thing. It's like the whole palette, I want to say. And maybe you're specifically working with the moon, Cancer, here to pull in some sort of manifestation, some sort of wish fulfillment. But I feel like this is going one deeper here still. Wow. So moon magic. This one, no. This one, yes. Oh, so that card popped up earlier. And we have the Tower here. So that's very interesting. Oh, I'm wondering if what you were trying to pull in and what you're currently working on is some sort of a manifestation that has to do with, you know, wish fulfillment, which is what a manifestation is all about, right? You're manifesting to fulfill something that you would like. And that doesn't have to be like only self-serving. That could be serving the world at large as well. Matter of fact, I recommend if you're manifesting, when you're manifesting, to also include, you know, the highest good of all. Like that's really, really important. But then something is not quite working out or did not quite work out in how you thought it would come about. And this is quite difficult, especially to people that are on the spiritual path, because to others you look left or right and you see, you know, manifestations coming in. It works differently. When you're on the spiritual path, I feel like there's a different component to it. There are your guides that are very much, here. It's not time for that yet. So you're very much working with divine timing here too, and how things, when things are coming in and how they're coming in too, because there's this element, yes, you may be getting some of it and all of a sudden it's taken away again. You may have had that experience in the past before, or you're manifesting something because you think you want it and all of a sudden it's like it's not really what you wanted or what you needed, because you see that that's not actually what you thought it was, or how it would play out, if that makes any sense, because there's more to it. There's this whole element of growing in a certain way in order to receive that which you want, and that excludes shortcuts. Okay, so there is no shortcut. Some of you may have been trying to manifest with moon magic, and I don't want to discourage you from doing this here either. Like, keep working with the moon, keep working with Luna, 100% Cancer. This is very specific, I realize, because not everyone is doing the moon magic. I do realize that. But that's just how it wants to come through today for you, okay? And I bet those that aren't interested in that would have clicked off by now. So number 16, that's interesting. We had that in the Gemini reading just now, how important number 16 was for them. I wonder if it has significance for you here too. There's a metamorphosis and there's a realizing, you know how when spirit comes in and just swoops you off your feet and almost like breaking a house down that you had previously built just because the foundation isn't right. That's what this feels like. And you at the same time, you may have been very disappointed, or if you're going through that process right now, may be disappointed and angry with spirit, with your guides, but then only to come to the realization that you do understand, and that could be in retrospect. So a year from now, or half a year from now, or a month from now, a week from now, where you realize, oh yes, I do understand why that was taken away, why that crumbled, because it didn't have a solid base. Let me work on the base. And guess who the base is? You. You're that base. If you don't have that stability inside yourself, if you don't have that peace, that tranquility, that abundance, if that love, if you are not that, if you're not the embodiment of that, then the rest is not going to work out quite so much. And I see this a lot with old souls again, and with light workers, with people that are very strongly on their spiritual path, because they're often being held to a different standard, to a higher standard. And guess why? Because that's what you wanted. That's what you agreed upon before you came here. And now you may be wanting to argue with me, be like, no, you know, I want it now. I want this. And you'll get it. You shall have it. Cancer, okay? You shall have it. It just is coming in divine timing. And you will come to realize at a later point in time how important it was that it wasn't given to you straight away. Really important. It's like your guides. Imagine them as parents, you as the child. Sometimes you can't give them the full box of candies because it's not good for them, okay? And it does have no benefit. There can be a taste of it as motivation, but you know, there isn't. Sometimes it's better to learn certain things or not to receive something immediately for instant gratification, because there are more things that need to be learned. And I feel that's what's happening or has happened here for you. So keep working on your manifestation skills, but I feel this is taking you deeper here too. And with the Tower, again, this could have come or could come as a surprise here to you as well. But trust that it's for the highest good of you and for everyone involved. Guardian angel cards. What do we have for you? For Cancers, please. What do we have for Cancer? This one? No. No. No, no. Okay. Keep shuffling. I will shuffle. This one, yes. Manifestation! You're joking! I love that. I love that so much. I mean, the coincidences are crazy sometimes. Manifestation. Okay, this needs to be so specific, this very reading. It's unbelievable. Believe in yourself, Cancer. Trust your instincts and follow your heart, for in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. Totally. Stick with it, okay? There's just a little bit of other work involved here too. Your life, the life you have for so long aspired to create, will soon manifest. Now that's excellent. I feel there's another card here. And they're saying to pull it now, which I will do this one, yeah, which is where this is leading towards, okay? So let's see, because there is the Tower, so where something is taken away because you're not ready for it quite yet. And then there's something happening in between. But you do not give up on your dreams, okay, Cancer? You do not give up on your manifestations here, okay? They will come in. There's just a couple of steps in between. And this is funny because sometimes we think, oh, the manifestation isn't coming in. Yes, it is. We just have to clear out something so we're actually a vibrational match to that very thing, because otherwise it's just given and taken away. It's like the lollipop, here you go, and then you want to grab it and it's like, whoop, it's gone, sorry. Well, one lick and it's gone, right? No, we want to have the whole thing here, and that's where you're going. And your guides know this because they have the overview, obviously. And now I need to focus. So when you're manifesting, be focused. Be focused and intent. This one, yes. 3 of Wands. Three of Wands. So that's like you're ready, okay? That's in the space, in that space, this is where you're going towards. This is when you're ready. You're just waiting on the big wave. And that's what they were trying to get you towards, to be ready for this, to receive this, okay? It's like being ready to receive, not just setting that and instantly receiving it. No, there's something. And then they're bringing you to the place where you're actually ready to receive it, where your muscles are strong enough. For surfing, you need certain skills. So when the big wave comes in, that you're actually ready, and that the wave doesn't do one of these with you, but that you're very skilled with it and are actually enjoying that ride, okay? Or snowboarding or whatever floats your boat, you know? This one, yeah. Ooh, I love this. Oh my God. You're going to let go of so much, and that tower is maybe taken away so much already of what you no longer need. I feel like the sense of lightness with it, maybe some of you are actually losing physical weight, or you're just feeling so much lighter because your vibration is very different at that point. That's where you're going. The Fool card means a completely new beginning. You're leaving the old behind. You're just taking very little with you. And you're trusting, literally, it's a trust fall. It's funny, my son did a trust fall this morning, so that's interesting. So this is a trust fall. But you're trusting spirit. You're totally fine with it. There's no second thoughts. You're just like, yes, I'm ready. And at that point, you definitely do understand that tower moment that either already has happened or is coming in. But again, for your highest good here, okay? For your highest good. And when you're at the Fool card, you will understand why, and you will be grateful for it. That's how these things happen. And the moment that that it happens, sometimes when you're skilled with it and when you've experienced some of those already, then you can very quickly flip into that space, and you know, oh, I already know there's something better coming, that type of an attitude. You already know it's for your highest good, that things are taken away. There must be something else that's coming, something that's better suited for you, okay? And that's exactly what is happening here for you, Cancer. Leave it there? Yes, okay. We'll leave it there, my dear Cancer. Just please know that there's bigger and better for you out there, okay? And something that's much more aligned for you. 100%. All right, we'll take it over to Patreon, where we're going to have a look at the higher view over the situation right now, and more advice from Spirit of how you can help yourself and better, maybe better be prepared for this, be better prepared for it. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for being here today, for sharing your time with me. Much love, light and shadow. Link to Patreon is down below, and I'll see you next time or over there. Bye. Bye-bye.